depression is something that can have an incredibly negative effect on your lifestyle. In relation to depression, something I should point out is that this is a thing that actually affects about 10% of the population. And if this is not something you have ever had to deal with, you don't comprehend what kind of impact it can have on your life. Not only have there been people who have been fired from their job as a result of depression for not arriving when they were supposed to be there, but their home lives are additionally affected. For people who do suffer from this condition, I am certain you are already aware of the fact that there is not really much which can be done without searching for professional help. The actual symptoms of depression can be vast, and because of this, people who suffer from this are not always aware of it. Because there's a lot of different symptoms, doctors often have a difficult time diagnosing depression and end up diagnosing it as something else entirely. You are going to discover a number of the most popular misdiagnoses as being affected by vitamin deficiency or insomnia, but these are both signs and symptoms of depression. Some men and women think that they have beaten their depression when their symptoms seem to just go away by themselves, but it is common for your symptoms to appear and disappear when you suffer from this. Resting or sleeping all of the time is generally what most folks think that depression is about, but this is generally incorrect. When nearly all men and women have depression, they are normally unable to get or stay asleep. Although people who suffer from depression might be tired all the time, they still wind up suffering from sleeplessness. A lack of sleep isn't something that is going to be good for your depression, and many people have recognized that this condition worsens over time when they are not sleeping properly. So if by chance you suffer from depression, it's going to be vital for you to try whatever you will need to in order to get a good night's sleep. Because every person is different, you are going to find contradictory symptoms, which is something which is going to vary between people. Some people will end up gaining weight when they suffer from depression on account of eating binges that they cannot control. Although weight gain is very popular for plenty of folks, just as popular is really a sudden loss of weight, and this is due to folks not wanting to eat. A good idea for depression sufferers is to make certain that you have a healthy diet and ensure you stay with it no matter what. One other thing I want to point out about depression is that it's also something that can wind up triggering anger in individuals. It doesn't matter how kind-hearted or sweet an individual was before they are afflicted with depression, once depression sets in, they're able to easily become angry. Getting yourself a heavy bag or perhaps a punching bag is a thing that could help you relieve this anger by supplying it with an outlet, but for other men and women, you might find THQAT professional help will end up being your best option. Actually, anybody who may believe that they have depression really should go see a doctor or psychologist. Many individuals have reported amazing results by utilizing different types of medications that are currently available, and for a few of you this may be the only option you have for coping with your depression.